Hi everyone, this is Mike Mixon from Keyboardamerica.com here in Lewis Beach, Delaware. Welcome to our Song of the Week in Buttons class. This week's song is called Sway. Now, a lot of you might not recognize the title, but I guarantee you're going to like the song and recognize the song once we get started. We're going to do a few interesting things in here, so you're going to pick up some real nice tricks and tips. And of course, you're going to get a close-up of the chord changes and which inversions I'm using to make the song play easily for you. So first thing we're going to do is listen to the tune Sway. Alright, so the style I'm using for Sway is in the Latin section. It's on page 5 and it's called Rumba Island. Rumba Island. And you can slow it down a little bit if you'd like to. I slow it down a little bit just because it's a faster playing song. So let's take a listen. Alright, so one thing you're also going to notice is I'm changing my sounds that I have stored in this expansion user button. Now, I do want to tell you this expansion user button, there is a slash there. I just had someone that said that they didn't think they could store things there because they didn't have the expansion board. And that's not true. You can actually access the expansion board, but the Tyros has plenty of memory in there to store sounds. And we're going to get a close-up of that too, what I did to save these sounds in a little bit, because you're going to hear some great harmony echo fixes that I got here that you're going to really like. So let's get started. And there we go, that's what it's supposed to sound like. So we're going to get a little close-up here of what I did and stored some sounds in here. You know I always store my favorite sounds in here, but these two sounds I only want to use once in a while with the harmony echo button on. So I've stored them into my user button here. So let's get a close-up of what I did and how I did it. Alright, once you've stored sounds into your user button here, and I'm not going to say the word expansion because I'm using this button as a user. It has memory in it, so you don't need the expansion board. You can see I have 10 sounds here to choose from. One is a steel drum, one is a cocktail piano. Now, when I stored them with the harmony echo on, because I didn't want to reach up and put the harmony echo on when I'm playing. So that's the way you will store it. But let's start from scratch. We go to our piano button, we pick our cocktail piano, then we hit our direct access button and the harmony echo button, and scroll down to strum. Strum is going to give you that really nice sound. And you can hear it strumming. On my steel drum, once again, hit direct access and harmony echo. I have that on duet. So whenever I turn on and off my harmony echo button with that cocktail piano, I've got the strum, which is, by the way, very nice on a slow ballad. It sounds completely different than it does here on a faster song because it's matching your style, and that's interesting too. I'll show you that in a little bit. So you choose your cocktail piano. Then you're going to go over and hit your direct access, harmony echo, make sure it's on strum, and you can exit out. So we're going to go into voice set first before we hit the menu button. We're going to go into voice set, going to go over to my effect and EQ. I'm going to raise my reverb depth to about 40. That's where I like to have it on a lot of my sounds. Gives them a little more life. So let's get here at 40. I'm going to hit save. Now save pops up here at the bottom. So I hit save. It says cocktail piano. Okay. Already exists. Do you want to overwrite? I'm going to say no, but you would just press yes. So that when you go over to your cocktail piano, you're all set. Anytime you push cocktail piano and you put your harmony echo on, the strum is going to be on. Same thing with your steel drums. It's the same process. You would go into your percussion, and once you have your percussion on, let's exit out of here. Let's go into our percussion. We'll get our steel drum, which is on page 2. We're going to hit voice set, raise the reverb depth up to about 40 again. Hit save. Save comes up at the bottom of the screen. Hit save again. Says steel drums. Press OK. Yes. I'm going to press no just for the sake of it. I've already got it stored in there. So there you've programmed it, and you want to make sure before you hit save on each sound, you hit your direct access and harmony echo and put it on the right setting, which would be strum for the cocktail piano and duet for the steel drums. Alright, before we move on to the close-up of the left-hand chords, remember you can always click on the eye that you see pop up on the screen. It goes right to our Song of the Week and Buttons class page. There's over 100 videos on how to set up and use your Tyros and tricks and tips. At any time during the video, you can move the cursor over top of the video, the eye will pop up, and just click on it. It goes right to our website. Now let's take a look at how to play the chords for this song and what fingering to use. Okay, so here's the E minor, and we're not using a 7th here, if you noticed that, just an E minor. It didn't quite sound great with a 7th. So here's your E minor, 5, 3, 2. Now when you go to your B7, raise your whole hand, and that's F sharp, A, B, and E flat. Now coming back down, leave your finger down that way. This is going to help you get your chords down without looking. So on the way up, on the way down, and you can hear it. Now where it goes to the D7, So we're going from E minor to D7, and then back to your G. So there it is, right there. And that's the whole progression of the chords. Almost all the way through the song, you're only using the E minor and the B7. Okay, so I hope you really enjoyed this song. It's a lot of fun to play. It's good practicing and good exercise with these left-hand chord changes. Also, all the music books you need are on our Song of the Week in Buttons class page and our Tyros 5 page. So put that into your favorites. A good idea is to go to our Song of the Week in Buttons class page every week to get access to your videos. I know you get notified by YouTube, but the more people that click on that page, the Song of the Week in Buttons class page, the more people find us who have Tyros 5s like yourself. And of course, if you want a Tyros 5, you give me a call. Just go to our website and Tyros 5, take a look at our bundle, and call in. I'll give you a great price. So this is Mike Mixon from Keyboard America saying have a great day, keep playing, and I'll see you very soon.